The Etched Apprentice is a Dark Rey inspired lightsaber from Xtra Life Sabers. With 16 fonts, a range of colors, and exquisite detail on the hilt, this is one you won't want to miss. I'm going to take you through every feature, what I love about this hilt, and 5 extra lightsabers you can find at Xtra Life Sabers. Man, I love this lightsaber. And unboxing the lightsaber, we get the saber hilt right there, as well as some accessories. This lightsaber charges with a USB-C, 2 Allen wrenches, and a bunch of retention screws just in case you lose yours. And let's face it, these things are easy to lose. Another thing I love about this product is the manual itself. Now, you might be rolling your eyes, but listen, this is a big deal. Of course, you can find this on the website, but in taking a look through it, it's got everything right here, right out of the box, so you can get going immediately on your new gift. Here is the saber hilt. Okay, wearing red was just a coincidence. Folks, this is seriously one of my favorite hilts in my entire collection. This hilt is not from the movies or shows or anything like that. This is a custom lightsaber. The Etched Apprentice also comes in 2 different colors. Everyone I've shown this hilt to has said the same thing. They think it is beautiful. Does it remind you of anything? If we go to the bottom, we've got the pommel here. This unscrews. Got decent sound ventilation there. There's your speaker. I saw this on the website and I just had to get the red one. Here we've got the soundboard. This is the baselit model. I love this little attention to detail here. This is becoming more and more commonplace in lightsabers now, where they have the sticker of the kyber crystal right on the battery. This one charges right there, and then if you look closely, that is the coolest detail button I have seen on a lightsaber yet. We've got basically an iteration of the Empire logo. The perfect size. It's light, yet it's got just enough weight to make you feel like you've got something to spin there. Here's where our retention screws are gonna go when we put the blade in, and in there, we see the emitter. Another close-up of the button. How cool is that? And here's another feature that I really appreciated about this product. The blade here, of course, we see that it's screen accurate with the end. We've got a cap on it here, but this blade is just slightly longer than your average baselit lightsaber blade. Makes it feel just a little bit more realistic. And the durable blade here is hollow, as you can see. Fits right into the hilt like a glove, and we'll put our 2 retention screws in. This comes with 2 sizes. I recommend using the larger size. All right, folks, we've got the blade installed. I love that button. But before we light this up, I just want to give a heartfelt thank you to Colin and the team over at Xtra Life for sending me this lightsaber. You can go to their website and check out everything they've got in stock. They've got some great deals, including up to 25% off for Black Friday. Use checkout code LightsaberLife to get a discount on the product. And again, later in the video, we'll take a look at 5 lightsabers I think you should know about from Xtra Life. Here we go. Wow. So really cool about that. Really good volume. I don't know if you pick up on that, but that is the loud setting. Very good. That was kind of the Dark Saber font. This has 16 sound fonts. We'll cycle through a few of them.
New Horizon.
What I like about this is it includes, of course, your smooth swing, but also motion controls. And not all baselit lightsabers have that, so that's a pretty good value for this. The tipping point is almost exactly at the emitter, so this one is well balanced. Got a flash on clash that feels really powerful. This thing is not to be messed with. And we'll turn the lights off here and we'll get some more color and sound demos. The Chosen. Got our Anakin Skywalker there. That was pretty sweet lockup. Blaster deflect with a few different variations. These are different sound fonts than I'm used to on some of the other lightsabers I've reviewed recently. Really big fan of it. And it adds some variation.
Truly lost. Double agent.
You see that flicker? It's a pretty bright blade, especially again, on a baselit saber. Good sensitivity. I would say one area of improvement is it's a little muffled. The sound ventilation could just be a little bit better. We want to hear that come through, but this has got some real oomph to it.
The princess.
Princess Leia there. With the right activation sound, mind you. Not every lightsaber manufacturer gets that one right.
Fallen Apprentice magenta.
Hey, Cal.
The Dark Lord Order.
Do you hear that breathing there?
The sun.
Little Luke Skywalker there. We've also got different blade modes.
Pulse. Flash blade. Steady.
This is really cool too. You can't see it, but if I hit the ground, it's almost like it's in this tip drag kind of lock. By the way, recently I shipped out my lightsaber to our 1,000 subscriber giveaway winner, Adriano. Thanks so much for your support, Adriano. But I had such a good experience shipping it. Evan from the UPS store, if you're watching this, you were so pleasant and so helpful. Thank you so much. Can everybody spam the comments? Thank you, Evan. Evan, you should show this to your boss, man. You were truly awesome. Now, of course, we gotta show you this sound font. This is called the Dark Empress, which I think really, truly inspired this lightsaber. It's got that after kind of purr. Almost reminds me of the Anakin Skywalker Padawan lightsaber. I noticed this hilt is a little more sensitive from the hilt as opposed to the blade, which is fine. I'm sure this is pretty good for dueling though too. This is kind of where style meets function. Also, you see the color changes on the button. You don't often see that. I appreciate that feature. And folks, I wanted to also mention you could actually connect to this lightsaber using an app, which again is rare for a baselit model. How sick is that? So if you download the Xeno app, connect your saber.
App connected.
You can even rename it, which is cool. But you can really do everything with this. See how bright that is? Kind of awesome. See the kyber crystal there, which is amazing. Watch what happens when I turn it off. When I turn it on. Sick. Love that detail. Let's go through some sound fonts here. Again, you can see the button change color to whatever the blade is. Love that detail.
Fallen Apprentice magenta. Double agent. Lost.
Back to square one here, we'll change the color. You've got a color wheel that you can use. When you see the one you want, you just hit the button.
Color selected.
You can even adjust the time on how long to ignite, how long the lockup is, so on and so forth. Clash, blast, lockup, drag. The force effect. And folks, I don't often do this, but when I was looking at Xtra Life's roster of lightsabers, I was really blown away. You may not know about this company, but you absolutely should. 5 lightsabers that are not terribly common that you should check out here. Again, don't forget to use that code. First up, we've got the Padawan, which is Jackie's lightsaber from the Acolyte. Now. I don't even like to say the Acolyte, okay? Did not like that show, but I liked some of the lightsabers. Okay, so sue me. Another lightsaber that I like from a much better show was Skeleton Crew's Jad Na Nawood, Jude Law's character. The Treasure. That's a lightsaber that I would love to hang on my wall one day. We've seen Disney release their version of this, but let's be honest. We know this one is better from Xtra Life. The Stranger, aka Chimere, again from the Acolyte. What's really cool is you can take apart this lightsaber and use it as a dual wielding lightsaber with a tinier blade, just like in the show. Isn't it crazy that Chimere was supposed to be the founder of the Knights of Ren? Sit down, Disney. One of my favorite shows in all of Star Wars history is the Ahsoka series. Xtra Life has the Hu Yang lightsaber. How sick is that? This is from when he was shown training Ahsoka on the show. And of course, possibly my #1 wish list item on Xtra Life, it's the dual Rey. Almost hit the camera there. The dual Rey lightsaber is the lightsaber shown in the Rise of Skywalker when Rey finds a vision of a Dark Empress on the second Death Star ruins. Seriously, a double-bladed lightsaber like that folds in half, that thing is so completely epic, it's ridiculous. If anyone's looking for a Christmas gift for me, so this is a can't miss lightsaber. It comes at an incredible value. It makes a great gift for others, but of course also yourself. And in terms of baselit lightsabers, this is one you need in your collection. It's Thanksgiving week here in the US, and I can't help but feel really thankful. Lightsaber Life recently launched its Patreon at patreon.com/lightsaberlife. And I just want to thank my first 2 patrons, Trevor Worth and Dave Leroy. Thanks, Dad. Your support means the world, and it's going to help me take Lightsaber Life to a new level as we get to 2026.